Hi, I'm Russell from Trident Bathrooms, and I'm here with Diane in Kimbolton in Cambridgeshire. We've recently renovated 3 of your bathrooms, and just wanted to ask you a few questions, if that's all right.
Yeah.
What made you decide it was time to renovate your bathrooms?
By the time we got in touch with Trident Bathrooms, 3 out of 4 of our bathrooms had basically completely broken down. The 3 toilets were not flushing. I was filling basins multiple times up with water and chucking the water down, and even then it wasn't working.
The carpets, I think you had in your rooms.
Yeah, we wanted to remove the carpets. We wanted more storage in the bathrooms.
Yeah.
We found that the water pressure was really low.
Yeah.
And I just wanted a more in the main bathroom for the children, I wanted a more functional bathroom for use with small children.
So obviously we spoke about some of the main problems you had with it. What was the main ones you wanted to get fixed?
I think the broken bath panel initially was the main thing, but obviously as time went by and we stayed in the property, bathrooms stopped flushing.
Yeah.
But it was just a case of lining up all our pennies so that instead of doing like a cheat so that we could get them all done.
Get them all done together in the same go.
That's right, yeah.
Had you looked at any other companies before?
Just one more.
Yeah.
One more. I just found that we visited their premises, and although we did like the look of the tiles and the visit in store was fine, I thought that the expert who actually came to visit our house and to view, I think you came, if I remember correctly, you came early in the morning, you were fresh and you were asking lots of questions. You were very patient with all of my questions and gave me some helpful suggestions, which made me know that you were listening attentively. You were a father too, so that kind of, I felt like you resonated with what life is like with little children.
What stood out about Trident when we came in?
Well, you stood out, Russell.
I did, thank you.
Your demeanour, you just seemed, you were very attentive to detail, you were a good listener.
I think you needed a bit of help as well, a bit of guidance and ideas and stuff, so I think we bounced off quite well, didn't we, with that, to get to where we were, sort of thing, so that was important to remember.
I struggled with the design side of things, so I really appreciated your input. I was very indecisive, but in the end, I figured out like a kind of a general trend or look that I was kind of aiming for.
Was there anything in particular that made you feel confident about going with us at Trident?
Yes, it's that your company, like with other suppliers, their handling of everything was quite truncated.
Okay, right. Yeah.
Or sort of like it involved third parties, whereas you took care of everything from start to finish.
Yeah, all the time.
And that put my mind at rest that once we had agreed on what was needed, that I could kind of take my hands off and let you guys
do what we're here to do, yeah.
Do what you do best. And I could just focus on making sure the children didn't get too much in the way.
Did you feel that we understood what you were looking for?
Yes, definitely. I think again the fact that you took the time to come early in the morning, to spend time with me, to listen, to ask me questions, particularly like clarifying questions and things like that. Particularly with the main bathroom, you could see that I just needed the space to be more functional.
Yeah, I remember you saying that you wanted the children to be able to use the space with the cupboards so they could then grow with the bathroom, and that was key.
Yeah.
What we needed to do.
Yes.
How did you feel the process was from start to finish?
Initially, my husband got in contact with you by email, and then you came over to visit, and I remember you coming and sitting down with us and going through your brochures and the process, and also going around, asking us to take you around the bathrooms and what we wanted. I just remember you spending a good chunk of time. I didn't feel like the visit was rushed.
Yeah.
I felt like you took your time, I took my time to explain things, and then we sat down and you showed me your products, and we kind of had a feel for kind of, in broad terms, what we might go for, which was enough for me.
How did you find the communication and updates throughout the project?
I thought that the Trident team communicated really well. You at the beginning, after your initial visit, you wrote in an email kind of the main things we've discussed. When I was looking through the tiles,
overwhelming, kind of.
Yeah, I became really indecisive about what trend I was going for and what would look good, what wouldn't. But in the end, I think I just decided to trust you and your experience. Yeah. And so I just sent you a photo of kind of a trend that I liked. And I remember, me saying perhaps a split face tile would be nice, and you recommending that would be practical in a bathroom.
Yeah.
And I was grateful for that input.
Yeah.
Sometimes they say, customer's always right, but I don't agree. I think sometimes input from the expert is useful. And in the end, the great thing was because I was indecisive but flexible,
Yes.
And you saw the general trend that I liked. Yes, the tiles you chose were awesome. Even my husband, you chose a beautiful blue,
The scallop one, yeah.
The scallop one, and it was beautiful. And normally my husband's like, I don't want patterns because they don't age well. But he was like, actually, this
Well, it's a good thing.
Yes, so it was brilliant.
What was your experience with the installers on site?
Yeah, it was great. It was like fun.
Yeah, had a good time.
I had a brilliant time. Yeah, the children had a brilliant time, didn't you, Rosie? But yeah, I know you cheerful in the morning, and we just had cups of tea going, and I one of the things I really appreciated is that, so I stayed here for the whole installation, and I really appreciated that I could step in whenever I wanted and check in, be nosy, and see what you were doing, and ask you lots of questions about why you're doing this, why it's, I remember asking you questions like,
Just explaining what's this, why have you done that? And,
exactly.
To make it, yeah.
Yes.
And so I think you need to do that as well, as to say, just to, so you know why things are being put in certain places, and it's definitely key.
In the process, you were very gracious about working around, a stay-at-home mom with a busy life with small children. Very graceful about, the States, and also I would say very patient with the children who, although they were mostly out of the way, they wanted to chip in too, and we asked about tools, and that's the tools and all that stuff. And so that was awesome. I think we all had a great time.
And how do you feel about the finished bathroom?
Oh, I love it. It's night and day. I mean, like I went from 1970s carpeted, vanilla, broken bathrooms that don't flush, that cause a bit of marital strain, to one where it's great. It's just
those days are gone, as those passed.
No, yes, exactly. Yes.
Two good functional showers.
And marriage is great.
Yes, yeah. All for me is fine. I'll take the credit.
Therapy needed. I just need a mini bathroom. But no, I think I'm very grateful. I spend a lot of time, particularly in the main bathroom, with the children.
Yeah.
And so I'm grateful that Rosie has a bath that flushes. She was learning at the time, she was also like learning her toilet skills.
Yeah.
And it was really frustrating when she would have a really good try at flushing. And
this wasn't working.
This just wasn't working. Yeah. Or she was on a broken toilet seat, or, I was just worried about the safety of the crack in the bath panel.
Yeah.
And now she's excited to go to the bathroom. She flushes and it works the first time. She can use the stool to get in and out of the bath on her own. She loves reaching for the toys, with the niches.
Yeah.
She loves digging into the cupboards with, to find her toothbrush. And she's just I feel like she's completely independent in the bathroom now.
So we hit the brief then?
You hit the brief on the nail, and she loves cleaning it too.
Did the results live up to or exceed your expectations?
Yeah, definitely exceed the expectations, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Is there a favourite part or feature that you really love?
I think I love the tile panel, really lovely. And the radiator. We have a really clever, you found a really clever design for the radiators, which enable us to actually use the radiator as a proper towel storage.
Yeah.
Where like each rung
has a good space, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So
that was awesome.
We listened, we did.
Yes. And now my youngest uses it to prop herself up to sailing.
Oh, there we go. Multifunctional.
Yeah. And she, the first time she cruised, like she doesn't cruise anywhere else in the house. She will only cruise in the bath.
Oh, right, from side to side.
Yeah.
So how has the new bathroom changed things for you on a day-to-day basis?
Because in the old bath, the pressure wasn't working.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the things you fixed. It used to take about 20 minutes to fill the bath.
Yeah.
Now it takes 10 minutes, which means that I always forget. So it's always almost full as well.
Full bath.
But it's great, and it's a good problem to have. Yeah, I think the main thing was I don't have to use them. It used to take me a good 15 minutes, to flush a toilet.
I was going to say,
with the basement.
having a button that works is always a bonus. And lastly, would you recommend Trident to others? And if so, why is that?
Yes, definitely, I would. I think mainly because you have a very open way of communicating with customers. You're very flexible. The fact that you were able to advise on the design, from start to finish, and to take care of that process gave me a lot of peace of mind, and I think a lot of people who are renovating their homes would appreciate that.
What would you say to anyone thinking about using Trident bathrooms?
Yeah, I say they won't regret it. Yeah, I think that my mum has had a lot of properties that she's taken care of, and so she's quite familiar with having different tradespeople coming in. One of the things I appreciated about the way she did things is she took her time to build a relationship with the tradesmen that she worked with, and they were always long-term relationships. Whilst I'm not in the position that my mother is, to have several properties to be looked after here locally, I'm always looking for tradespeople that I'd be willing to work with again and have those kinds of friendships, those kind of business relationships, those kinds of friendships. And I felt like when you guys came over, I felt like these are people with whom not only I was happy to work with, but I'd be happy to hang out with.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think so too. And if you'd like to learn more about how we can help transform your bathroom into your dream space, we offer 100% free quotation and 3D design. And this month only, we're giving away a free LED mirror worth £300 with every bathroom. Click the link below for more information.